I have finally joined the onigiri hype train. Today, we are going to eat Osaka's most famous onigiri shop. Onigiri Gorichan. Over there. Can you see? Now, the current time now is 10:45 actually. And already, a queue has formed. And based on where I am right now, we are about to wait for, based on my position, we are going to wait for about 30 to 45 minutes. We'll probably be the first batch that goes into the shop at 11. So you can see, even before opening, there is already a line, and the line will only increase, you know. And honestly guys, today is a bad day to queue for onigiri because it's too cold. Ooh, but the show must go on, right? Yeah, the show must go on. So what we're going to eat here today is this. Okay, so we're going to order number 1 today. Alright, the most popular bestseller here, Sujiko plus sake, followed by number 2. This is egg yolk plus minced meat onigiri. And then we will skip and we'll go to number 5. Now this is interesting. This is also onigiri plus a melted cheese on the top. I'm really eager to see what's this later on. Onigiri has been a hype in Japan in 2023, and all these onigiris, you know, they are not your usual konbini type of, you know, convenience store type of onigiris. That much you can confirm. You know, the size of each of these onigiri from these shops, you know, are as big as hamburgers. Now, why onigiris are in a trend, especially in 2023, as you know that the price of flour has been on the rise. Due to inflation, so and so forth, the price of flour has increased. However, you know, rice have more or less roughly stayed the same. Yeah, they will increase, but definitely not at a rapid pace in comparison to flour. As a result, rice products are back in the trend again, right? People are more looking forward towards, you know, eating rice products, you know, onigiris, you know, rice flour, rice noodles, any along those lines, because those are cheaper. Alright, so, well, let me brave the cold, and once we're in, we'll continue to review. See you in a while. We just got into the shop. Really cold out there. We just made the order. Hopefully the onigiris are able to blow our minds away. Oh, is it here? No. I thought it's ours, but it's not. These onigiris are about 1.5 times bigger than the usual convenience store kind of onigiri. Slightly the size of a... maybe just slightly smaller than a Filet-O-Fish burger? No, I think it's about the same size as a Filet-O-Fish burger. Yeah, about the same size as a Filet-O-Fish burger. But yeah, so this is that big, right? These onigiris, they are not just some normal, you know, konbini style type of onigiri. Right? He's gonna put it, look at the size. Oh my goodness, he takes 2 hands to actually cover the whole onigiri. Yeah, look at that, 2 hands. So he's gonna put the nori now, right? Then the nori goes around onigiri. Yeah, look at that. Super strange. Super wacky if you ask me. For onigiri that big. Now placing the final toppings on the top. Right? This is dependent on the type of onigiris that you have ordered. Of course, I mean, the trend could be more or less attributed to the price increase in flour, and due to, oh, is that ours? I wonder. Oh, hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Look at that, guys. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Huge there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The Ikura, this is the... Oh, hi. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. With onigiri being so synonymous with Japanese culture,
Do you know what are the top 3 most favorite onigiri fillings in Japan? A recent survey of 1,000 respondents on onigiri has been conducted nationwide in 2023 by a local Japanese cuisine services promotional company, and they found that these are the top 3 onigiri fillings that Japanese love, with salmon filling coming in at first place, followed by mentaiko, which is codfish roll, in second, and tuna mayo in third place.
We're gonna try the miso cheese onigiri first. Well, I don't even know how to start this. Am I supposed to press it? Well, I'm not very sure how. Okay, we're gonna split open the cheese onigiri. Alright, the miso cheese onigiri. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, from the inside you can see. Alright. The smell of the burnt cheese. Very fragrant, guys. The miso cheese on the top, and inside is just the rice. Fantastic here. Okay. Yeah, it's just rice on the inside. So this is just the topping that has the flavoring and all that. Okay, let's try this. Pretty interesting. I didn't know miso and cheese could, give us such a flavor, but something unexpected. The rice is from Niigata, but Neko-san was telling me that this is trending in Japan SNS, so that's why we ordered this. I would say, pretty good, pretty good. The miso actually gives the cheese a roasted kind of feeling. That could probably be because of the flame torch from the top, and then together with the miso and the cheese, yeah, it gives the cheese somewhat like a browned, roasted kind of taste here. Fantastic.
In that relevant onigiri survey, it was also discovered that Japanese eat onigiri most during lunchtime, followed by breakfast, and lastly, dinner, snack, and supper. In addition, majority of the 1,000 respondents at 24% mentioned that they eat onigiri 1 to 2 times a week, followed by the group that eats 2 to 3 times a month at 19.7%, which means we could summarize those two data together and say that approximately 40% of those 1,000 respondents eat onigiri once a week. And to add even more fuel to the fire, it is also worth noting that more than 9% mentioned they eat onigiris 3 to 4 times a week. This speaks volume to why onigiri is trending in Japan right now.
Ikura, and then after this is the salmon fish, right? This is the #1 bestseller in the shop here in Onigiri Gorichan. Bestseller here. This is awesome here. Okay, let's see what's inside the onigiri. Oh, look at that. Inside here. Ooh. Look at this. Right? The salmon and all the ikuras. Yeah, look at this. Fantastic. Wonderful. Oof. Alright, I'm going to split this fully so it's easier to eat. Oh, it's a mess right now. Oh, pretty messy. Well, but it looks very yummy though. Oh. The rice is salted just nice. Oh, the salmon and the ikura are inside. Ooh. Top notch, guys, top notch. Ooh, the ikura. Oh my goodness. The flavor of the sea, the salmon. Oh, look at this. The ingredients are so fresh. Now, how can you compare this to kombini onigiris? No match, guys, no match. Extremely delicious. Oishii, oishii. The amount of the ingredients inside is really amazing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's just, we open up, we bisected the entire, onigiris, and look at how much ingredients there is. Partially because this is salmon ikura, it's slightly towards the salty side, but the rice, is able to offset the flavor quite a bit, due to the amount of rice, and overall gives a very, balanced kind of delicious onigiri. Wonderful.
80% of the 1,000 respondents mentioned that they were interested in eating onigiris from a specialty shop, with top-cited reasons such as the premium rice used is delicious, the ingredients used are delicious, and there is a wide selection of them. It is easy to see why the appeal of onigiri specialty shop is there when you have such delicious in-house creations as shown in this review. And also, you can make your own onigiri. Look at the wide range of common and premium ingredients for you to choose from.
Time for the second one. Okay, we're gonna bisect again the onigiris. Oh, here you go. Oh, look at that. Ah, wonderful, isn't it? Look at this, guys. Look at this. On the inside, you also have the egg yolk together with the minced meat, so that even if you were to eat from the top, you think that's the only one? No, bam! They give you a second one inside here. Marvelous here. Wonderful. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Besides the egg yolk, guys, the minced meat, I believe, is actually mixed, doused with soy sauce and mirin. So a little interesting. It's pretty sweet, It's not your, the kind of soy sauce type of, mapo tofu kind of minced meat kind of mixture. No, this is slightly sweeter. The meat is pretty fine. You don't get to taste like even the kind of small chunks of it. No, it's it's grounded really well. Grounded really well. The combination together with the rice, oh, what a combination. It's like a match made in heaven, both of it. The egg yolk gives a natural saltiness to the rice, and then afterwards the minced meat together with the sweet part of the minced meat, sweet and salty kind of dish that is ongoing right here. Wonderful. Excuse me with the food in my mouth, but I remember a great analogy. The minced meat is like those pork buns, inside the pork buns. That's how sweet it is, In those pork buns, those meat inside those buns are really sweet. Yeah, this particular minced meat is on the same level of those sweetness there. Same level, same type of sweetness. Yeah, so wonderful here. So instead of a bun, onigiri. Wonderful. There's another way to eat the onigiri is to actually put the onigiri, alright, put the onigiri into the dashi here. Look at this. Yeah, wonderful, isn't it? Soak the onigiri into the dashi. Now this is extremely useful, especially on a day like this today, really cold, and if you want something warm, well, this is the way to go, man. This is the way to go. And once the onigiri is inside the dashi, you can mix it all up and becomes like a porridge type of, dish right here. And we are done. So what do you guys think? Now, from what I see, eating time takes around about 7 minutes per onigiri. Yeah, I mean, the onigiri is about 1.5 times bigger than a usual convenience store kind of onigiri. So it's definitely not, long, to say the least. I'm not kidding when I'm saying this, but even one in itself, it's already pretty full, filling, in terms of stomach space. So, don't be too ambitious. However, if you like to challenge the shop's record, apparently the shop's record is there is this customer who ate 12 onigiris. 12 onigiris in one go, all right, in one serving here. If you're here in Osaka, you'd like to give it a try, you can attempt and eat 13 in one serving here. If you can't eat so much, my advice is one. Get that one in first, see how your stomach is before you go for the second one. If you're a big eater, in my opinion, eat 3. So overall, a very pleasant experience. I mean, the shop staff is actually very friendly. The chef itself, while he was making the onigiri, he was actually chatting, the other staff serving and all that. They're, responsive to the customers, requests, chatting with them as well. Overall a very pleasant vibe, kind of environment. I already hopped onto the onigiri hype train. The experience has been a pleasant and wonderful one. I wonder what sort of hype train I'm going to jump onto next. As you can see, My ride is finally here, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye! The next hype train.